Indo-US strategic actions in the Indo-Pacific. India has scaled up its defense budget by 13% to $72.6 billion, according to recent reports. The move comes as India seeks to build up a new repository of arms in new weapon platforms. Out of 5.94 trillion Indian rupees budget, over 1.63 trillion has been dedicated to the purchase of new weapons, aircraft, warships, and other military hardware. India plans to allocate its procurement budget for naval fleet construction and Air Force procurements. BJP under Prime Minister Modi has promised to ramp up India's defense capability. The move is aimed at meeting India's growing challenge from China. The increase in the budget can create a double whammy for India's western neighbor, Pakistan, which is trying to stabilize an ongoing economic crisis while having to ensure strategic parity with India's growing arms accumulation. Against India's $72.6 billion defense budget, Pakistan is spending $7.5 billion on its defense budget. India's aims are centered on countering China in the region, which is why it continues to gain favor with the US in defense and tech cooperation, like the recent ICET deal, but it is bound to instigate insecurities in Pakistan nonetheless. And speaking of countering Chinese influence in the region, the United States has gained wider access to military bases in the Philippines, based on the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement in 2014, which offers the US access to 4 additional military bases in the Philippines. No details were disclosed on the location of these bases during US Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin's visit to Manila. However, he did comment that the development comes at a time when the People's Republic of China continues to advance its illegitimate claims in the West Philippine Sea. China, on the other hand, continues to assert its own overlapping claim in the South China Sea with the Philippines. The claim, however, has been rejected by the ICJ in favor of the Philippines. This development would also place the United States military in closer proximity to Taiwan, another point of contestation between the US and China. In a related development to the southeast of the Philippines, the United States has reopened its embassy in the Solomon Islands, which the US had shut down in 1993 as part of a budget cut. The US and Solomon Islands were in discussions since early 2022 to reopen embassy. However, China and Solomon Islands also concluded a security pact of their own. Little to no details are known about the nature of the security pact, but the Solomon Islands deny giving China access to any military bases. Broadly, the latest moves in the last few weeks by the United States in the Indo-Pacific with the Philippines, the Solomon Islands, and India, particularly on the ICET deal, demonstrates a doubling down of actions in the Indo-Pacific to counter China's rising influence. With these ongoing developments, competition in the region between the US and China is expected to intensify. I'm Usama Nizamani, and this was your Daily Dispatch.